Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me to the new week. Well, it would seem from Friday that the dollar index took the challenge up at 95.00 again and was rejected. This has been quite a few times now that this price level has failed to take the bulls higher. It is seen from the rejection that most of the markets across the board did actually recover, and with the Aussie rebounding from the lows of 73 cents, and now looking towards the top side of 74.60-65, which I believe will give us an opportunity to shorten the market. Into this week, we've got quite a few numbers coming out. We've got the RBA decision tomorrow, and also we've got the Fed minutes, and also the non-farm payrolls. So the market will probably be very active for the start and towards the end of this week. So with Friday's rally, the market did post a high closely around from where this morning is at 74.05 and then slightly pulled back. Overall, I see the range on the day of 73.55 to 74.15. It is assessed that the further rises would give us opportunity to short the market towards that level of 60.65 before any turnaround. Later today, we do have the Cajun manufacturing PMI release, which is seen at 51.0 from the previous of 51.1, so not much change there. Looking on to the euro, is that we are now recovering towards the rejection level, which was around 117.20 30 after the doji on Friday. Early Thursday, the fact is that the market now expects to see the challenge here. I'm not overly bullish on the euro at these levels. I think the market can reject this level once again. So don't get too bearish on the dollar, as the dollar could break eventually above that 95 level and look towards the region that I believe of 97. So therefore, this would see the euro return back to the lows, coming in somewhere around the 114.85-95, which is the trigger level. It is seen from this point that if broken would send the market towards the next target of 112.80. But looking to the top side for the intraday, I would say buckle up in your chair because it's going to be a very, very busy week. So we've got also the trade wars heightening with China and the US. And also, as I say, we've got the non-farm payrolls, which is indicating that it's slightly cooling, with the market expecting to see the numbers drop to around 200,000 Ks, around 200,000 Ks, with the unemployment forecast at 3.8%, with the average hourly earnings also seen around 0.3. These are all forecasts, so we'll see how that comes out. Well, dollar yen bulls are still looking relatively firm, as the market is now for nearly into the sixth day, is that we're looking to this challenge of 111.10. Reassess from there because we could see some profit taking, but nevertheless the market still looks relatively bullish. A break from there could see a stretch to 65. Dips on the day to be shallow around 110.15, with a base now seen at 109.60. Quite surprising, the pound has recovered from the 130.65 support after it did weaken it. Didn't get quite much lower than that, and then from the rebound is now looking towards a region of 133, I believe, for this week. So I'm not getting overly negative at current levels if we see a pullback towards the region of 130, 140, or the base now maybe around 130, 60, 65. I believe gold is restoring some of its bullishness as the market looks towards the region of the low 140 area. Overall, I do expect to see further gains and look towards the target of 1,257 to 1,264.66. with a base forming around 38.40. Oil surged again, but not as strong at the start of this morning. It would seem that Trump has come out and said that he's asked Saudi Arabia to expand its production, which would help offset a decline in supply from Iran after the United States pulled out of the Iran nuclear deal in May and moved to reimpose oil sanctions. It is viewed that the Saudi king has agreed to raise oil outputs up to around 2 billion barrels a day. So This is actually gave a little bit of relief from this surge that we're seeing at the moment. I'm not bullish at these levels. I think it's a good opportunity to shorten them above $73 and look for a pullback to around $70 a barrel. Well, that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day and a great start to the new week.